Good morning, everyone. This is Sarah from My Montana Kitchen, and you can find me at mymontanakitchen.com, as well as inside the My Montana Kitchen Table membership, where I help women just like yourself remove barriers to healthy eating, build healthy habits, and feed their family delicious, fail-proof recipes every single day of the week. Yesterday, I went live and showed you how to make your own powdered sweetener at home. It measures the same as Gentle Sweet. And today, we are going to make chocolate peanut butter that is fuel pull. So one of my favorite ways to use this fuel pull peanut butter is as a frosting for banana muffins. So I take the Bust-A-Myth banana cake recipe in the first Trim Healthy Mama Cookbook. It's page 298. And I put them in as muffins. You bake them for about 20 minutes is what I baked them for this morning. And I like to add maybe a quarter cup of sugar-free chocolate chips to them. It's not enough to make it a crossover, but enough to make them really delicious. And this morning, I added pecan extract instead of banana extract. And they smell really good. I haven't actually tasted one yet this morning. But to make the peanut butter, and how we keep it fuel pull, because normally peanut butter is an S, how we keep it fuel pull is by using peanut flour. So my favorite peanut flour is the Trim Healthy Mama brand, but sometimes I run out of it, or it's not available, or whatever. And when that's the case, I get asked this a lot. Well, what brand do you use? Where can you find it? So if you can't find the Trim Healthy Mama brand, or you're not placing an order, you can order this on Amazon, Peanut Flour Protein Plus, and that's in my Amazon store as well. But I use that one too. So first of all, you're just going to get 1 cup of peanut flour. I believe Walmart sells peanut flour also. There are some brands that have sugar in them, so you want to just make sure that you get a brand that doesn't have sugar. For a while, Jif was selling peanut powder, and I really liked their brand, but I think they've discontinued it. So we have 1 cup of peanut flour. And then 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder to make it chocolatey, of course. And then half a teaspoon of salt, because you want it just enough salt to amplify the flavor. And then 6 tablespoons of Gentle Sweet, or of my low-carb powdered sugar, which measures just the same. So that would be a quarter cup plus 2 tablespoons. And then you just want to mix that well and sometimes the peanut flour can have lumps in it. So try to get all those lumps out as much as possible with a fork. Just kind of smash them. And then you're going to add the wet ingredients, which are 2 teaspoons of vanilla, which I don't ever measure vanilla actually, if you want to know. Surely I'm not the only one. Do you guys measure vanilla? It's kind of like garlic. You have to measure with your heart. Isn't that what they say? And then almond milk, half a cup of almond milk. So I have that here. And you may need to add more almond milk. That's possible. But just add half a cup to start with, and it might be kind of stiff. If it is, you can always add a little more almond milk at a time, just a little at a time, until it gets to the desired consistency. And for whatever reason, sometimes half a cup is absolutely perfect for me whenever I make it, and sometimes it's not. So I don't know if it has to do with the weather, or I have no idea. But today it looks pretty stiff, so I'm going to add just a little more almond milk to make it a little more spreadable. Let me know if you guys have made this. Have you ever made this fuel pull peanut butter? And if so, what are your favorite ways to use it? Because I'm always up for new ideas how to use it. One of my favorite ways, well, I already told you my favorite way, and that is on these banana muffins. But I also like to use it as a dip for strawberries. And that's a fuel pull snack as well. And then I also, I think that's about good. I also like to put it on these Rivita crackers and spread just a thin layer of it on the cracker. And the crackers are an E, So if you have it with the fuel pull peanut butter, it still keeps you in E mode. Or you can use Wassa crackers or whatever you like. All right, so here's kind of the consistency of what it should look like. See that? Oh my goodness. Fuel pull, amazing. So then to put it on the muffins, just plops them on there and kind of slather it all around. And then I would refrigerate these if you frost them, you know, if you frost a bunch at a time. But there you go. It's an E muffin with a fuel pull peanut butter chocolate frosting, and it's so, so good. So I would encourage you today to give it a try. Not very many ingredients: peanut flour, sweetener, cocoa powder. You probably have a lot of those already in your pantry. And the banana muffins use pretty normal ingredients too. There's no baking blend in them. It uses ground up oats. So if you have oats, you can make it. It has Greek yogurt in it for protein. So I'll just show you what the inside maybe of one of these looks like. Oh, that one didn't get, oh, there's chocolate chip down at the bottom. Like I said, I didn't put very many chocolate chips in them. Sometimes for my kids, I put more because they like them that way. I've also made them with blueberries for a blueberry banana muffin. You may not want to put chocolate peanut butter on those, but they're pretty delicious to eat also. These freeze very well. I've frozen them before, so if you have bananas going bad on your counter like I do, that's why I made these today, then you can make a double, triple, quadruple batch. If you have the freezer room, make sure you let them cool completely and then put them in a freezer bag and freeze them. And then you could pull one out at a time to eat, or two out at a time, or you could pull out the whole batch if your family likes them. My kids love these whenever they're not home right now, but whenever I make them, they disappear very, very quickly. So I'm sure that you guys will like them too. So let me know if you've made the chocolate peanut butter. What's your favorite way to use it? Because I would like to hear more ideas as well. You can find that recipe linked here in this video. There's a link straight to it on my blog, so you can go check that out as well. I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for joining me this morning.